So it looks like it'll just be the three of us. So we'll get warmed up and get moving first. So starting off, a little bit of space, feet about hip width apart. And we'll start off with just the regular full body stretches. So squatting down nice and low, reaching for the floor, stretching up, reaching for the ceiling. Full range of motion, more important than loads of reps. Just work through those, getting nice and low, then up nice and high. There we go. Alison Thorpe is in. Submit her, let her join. I knew as soon as we started stretching, someone would join. So she connects. There we go. Alison's just connecting. There we go. She's in. Just on the stretches, Alison. So
okay, sorry about that. I had a slight power problem.
A slight power problem.
We did a power.
That's all right. No worries. Get straight into the stretches. Starting off just squatting down nice and low, stretching up nice and high. And then I'm not sure if that was Jane Deaton or Lydia Dearden who just joined. It was one of the two. So just let them connect up and we'll get them going as well. Everyone else, what we're going to swap onto, lunging in, twisting over that front knee. Step in, dip nice and low, and just twist over that front knee as you go. Oh, no, you're going to try and join in, aren't you? Stepping in, twisting over. Just going to let Lydia's audio connect.
Hi.
How are we doing? You all good?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good, spot on. Just carry on, lunging in, twist over that. Alternating which foot you're stepping into. Again, much better off getting nice and low, getting a big twist on these. Get the whole body moving. And then just relax off there. Next up, from side on, feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. You want a light bend in your knee. Going to roll forward, arch your back as much as you can, touch your toes. Stand up into a Y shape. Roll down nice and low. Stand up and stretch into that Y shape. Working through. And relax off there. Last one of the stretches we're going to get into before we start. Arms up straight, palms down. Draw those hands back. Turn those palms up to draw level with yourself. Opening up the chest. Opening up the shoulders. Working through those. And last few reps on those. And relax off there. So make sure you've got your width. Make sure you've got your drip. Just let him out. There you go. So make sure with you, set your watches so you're ready. Going to go into the first round. What we've got is 6 rounds, each split into 3. What we're going to look for is 1 minute of work with 20 seconds rest. But after the third round of each one, what we'll do is we'll get a doubly long rest break. So 1 minute on, 20 off, 1 minute on, 20 off, 1 minute on, 40 seconds off. Then we'll get ready for the next round. First one we've got is going to be 10 high knees. Working your arms and legs just as much as each other. Into a walkout. Walk back in. Back into 10 high knees. So get yourselves ready. Make sure you've got plenty of space. And we'll go into those in 3, 2, 1. And we go. 10 high knees. one walkout. Just keep your tempo controlled, especially on this first round. You've got to get used to it. Find the level you can work at for the full minute. We've just hit 30 seconds. Really good one to get the heart rate up, but also stretching off the body still with those walkouts as well. The whole body's getting going, getting the blood flowing around the whole body. 15 seconds left. Have you relax in 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Catch your breath. Just make sure you're muted because I think I've got someone's footsteps going. Halfway to 3. We're going straight back into that exact same round. In 3, 2, 1. In we go. Straight back in. 10 more high knees, 1 walkout. 10 high knees, 1 walkout. Get straight back to that tempo you were working at before. What you don't want to do is ease off more and more the further into the rounds we go. You want to keep the effort up. Keep working through. That's that halfway point just hit. Keep your current level of effort. Even when you start to feel like you're getting short on breath, starting to struggle, that's when you want to push through. That's when you make the progress. 15 seconds left. Really burn out, so up the tempo now. You want to feel out of breath at the end of each round. Going to have you relaxing off in 3, 2, 1. Right, this is a dreadful time for me to get hiccups, but we'll work through it. 1 more round of those to go. So 1 more lot of high knees with your walkout. We'll be going into those in 10 seconds. At the end of this round, you're going to get a much longer rest break. So really go 100% effort. 3, 2, 1. In we go. Final minute on these. Nice high effort. Keep those feet working. 15 seconds are gone. I want you to turn up that intensity though. Higher effort than you've worked at for any of the rounds. That's the halfway point. Max effort now. You want to try and feel burnt out at the end of this one. Every third round, you really want to burn out. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Get your breath, get your recovery, get some breath back. So what we're going to do with this next one is going to be a compass jump into a burpee. So the way this is going to work is you're going to jump from side to side, forward to back, and then into a burpee. So I'll show you from side on. So I've got the room, side, side, forward, back, into your burpee. Straight after your burpee, side, side, forward, back, into your burpee. So get yourselves ready. That's the only movement we've got. Compass jump into a burpee, compass jumps into a burpee. 3, 2, 1, and we go. Get your coordination down first. If you try and go super fast straight off, you end up hopping all over the place, doing jumping jacks where you don't need to. Don't stress about the order of your compass jumps. If you go forward, left, back, right, forward, back, left, right, as long as you're getting a hop each direction, that's all you need. There's halfway. Keep the breathing controlled with this. If you do struggle with ankles or knee injuries at all, make those compass jumps a little bit more controlled and almost cushion the landings on flat feet. It will slow down the movement, but better that than to damage anything that's already damaged. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Relax, catch your breath, get some recovery. First round gone, 2 more of the same left to go. In 3, 2, 1. Back in we go. 1 compass jump, 1 burpee, 1 compass jump, 1 burpee. Again, find that coordination first. Get in your rhythm. Don't fly straight in, try to go max speed. Like I said, you'll end up getting really confused with your mind to muscle connection. And it will go horribly wrong. Get the rhythm first, then add the speed in. Most important part with stuff like this, it's explosive, it's full body, takes a lot of oxygen getting around the body to fuel this sort of thing, so keep that breathing controlled. You're always looking for really deep breaths in through the nose, sharp breaths out through the mouth. Your breathing is what's going to get you through the full minute. 15 seconds left. And in 3, 2, 1, relax off there. Get your breath back. 20 seconds to recover, and then we'll get into the third and final round of these before we move on. Remember, you've got that longer rest break coming up after this one. Halfway through your recovery. So we've got 1 minute of work before the big rest break. So this is the one where you go max effort. Still take those first 10 seconds to get used to it. In 3, 2, 1, in we go. Same effort. So you should really be looking to work at those higher speeds now. Add that intensity in. You should have the coordination controlled, should be in rhythm. Now up the tempo. You've just hit 30 seconds. So 30 seconds of really hard work. Make sure you're earning that extra long rest break. Push yourself through it. Final 15, everything you got. Many reps as you can. Many reps done in this time period as you can handle. Going to be relaxing off in 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Catch your breath, grab your drink, slow that breathing right down. Next movement we've got, what we're going to look for is 10 mountain climbers. So each leg counting as 1. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop into a bear hold. So essentially on all fours, but on your toes with knees just above the floor. And then you're looking for 10 shoulder taps. 10, back into 10 mountain climbers. So 10 mountain climbers, 10 shoulder taps while in a bear hold. In 3, 2, 1. In we go, 1 minute. So 10 mountain climbers, nice and controlled. And then for that bear hold, just remember, start on all fours if you need to. And you're pushing into the toes, knees just off the floor, working through those shoulder taps. Your body's going to sway a little bit as you shift your weight, but try and keep it controlled and not twisting down each time. Really don't want anyone to worry about getting loads and loads of rounds done on this one. We're halfway there, just because how controlled that shoulder tap move is going to need to be. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Get your breath. Stay on the floor just so you can transition back into the next round nice and easily, but make sure you're in a relaxed position. Quads and shoulders probably burning a little bit already, maybe the core as well. But we're going to get ready for that second round now. 3, 2, 1. And we go. Round 2. 10 mountain climbers, 10 shoulder taps in that bear hold position. Keep the effort going. Keep the breathing going all the way through. There's halfway. Again, with this one, don't worry and don't stress about the tempo or getting loads of rounds in. You need that control over the body in your bear hold position. In your final 15 seconds now, push through it. Make sure you don't quit towards the end. Burn through those last few reps. For 3, 2, 1, relax, nice. 20 seconds to breathe, and then we're getting into that third and final round on those. In 3, 2, 1, in we go, final round. 1 more minute of these to get through, then these are gone and out of the way. Over 20 seconds have passed. You should be in rhythm. Core should be burning, quads burning, shoulders burning. 30 seconds gone. Really demanding of the whole body. All those stabilizing muscles have to work really hard on this one. Don't worry if you do feel like your shoulders are screaming at you. It's completely normal for the amount of work we're putting them through. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there into that longer rest break. Grab those drinks, get yourselves recovered. Going to still be on the floor for this next one. But this one's going to be really focusing on the core, in particular the obliques. What you're going to look for is going to be 10 heel reaches. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with your upper back off the mat. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then straight into 10 bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 heel reaches, 10 bicycles. Let's get you ready. In 3, 2, 1. In we go. Main focus on these is every time your hand gets to your heel or every time your elbow gets to your knee, I want you to try and take a breath out. It can be really hard to keep time with that breathing, especially if you're working at a higher speed, but do your best to do it. It's a lot easier to work the core when you've emptied your lungs. So as you exhale and squeeze the core, it's a lot easier to squeeze it if your lungs aren't full of air. Again, first round, 30 seconds gone. Should be finding roughly what tempo you should be using for the next 2 rounds at this point. Final 15. And for 3, 2, 1, relax off there. Round 1 gone. And we'll be getting you ready to go again. In 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Back in we go. Exact same again. Those 10 heel reaches. Upper back just off the mat. So you can reach down to those heels, squeeze those obliques, and swap into those bicycles again. Obliques getting a lot of work on these. Both stages. 15 seconds gone. You should have found that rhythm, got the breathing controlled, got comfortable with the movements. Now just focus on keeping that tempo and always focusing on keeping that breathing how you want it. "30 seconds to go. Final 15, keep the effort, keep pushing through. Never want to give up towards the end of the set. Always push through those final few seconds. That's where you make all the progress. Pushing through it when it gets difficult. For 3, 2, 1, relaxing off there. Get the breath back, get the recovery in, slow the breathing right down. We've got one more round to go. We're going to be going into that round in just under 10 seconds. Remember, final rounds, this is that max effort round. This is where you really try and absolutely blitz those abs, blitz the heart, blitz the lungs in. 3, 2, 1. Find that rhythm and find that breathing nice and early, straight in. Pushing through, burning out the obliques, and then up the tempo. So really working towards that 8 or 9 out of 10, maybe even 10 out of 10 if you think you can last the whole minute. But aim to be a sort of like high 8 or a low 9. 20 seconds gone. If you're not struggling already, you need to up that intensity. Start pushing out just a little bit quicker on the reps. Still with the breathing, still with the form, but working at your... ...15 seconds left. Final 5 seconds, and for 3, 2, 1, relax off there. Catch your breath, let yourselves recover. Final bit we're going into. It's going to be not the final bit actually, tell a lie, ignore that. So what we're going to look for in the next round anyway, it's going to be 1 press up, 5 plank jacks. 1 press up, 5 plank jacks. The press ups can go from your toes or drop your knees down and go from there. What I'd recommend you do is at the start, drop your knees for the first round. And what I really want you to focus on is elbows staying close to the body. Don't let them go too far away. Imagine you're keeping them tucked in to the bottom of your ribs. Going to be going into those in about 5 seconds. 1 press up, 5 plank jacks in. 3, 2, 1. In we go. 1 press up, 5 plank jacks. Main thing with those plank jacks, try and keep the hips and the bum down. Don't want it up in the air where your shoulders dropped. Keep your body nice and flat. That's going to engage the core muscles a lot more. Also going to help with the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit on the plank jacks. Just hit halfway. Final 15 seconds. Pushing through as many good reps as you can. If you're starting to struggle on the press ups, drop to the knees. Whatever you've got to do to get through the reps, that's what you're going to focus on. For 3, 2, 1, relax off there. Catch your breath, get your recovery. 1 of 3 rounds gone on those. So a lot of strain on the upper body, especially those anterior pushing muscles. So the shoulders, the triceps and the chest, all having to do a lot of work on this one, as well as the core for keeping you stable. Going to be going in again in 3, 2, 1. Back in we go. Same movement, same effort. Keep pushing through. Keep the effort levels nice and high. There's your halfway point. Final 10 seconds, as many good reps as you can. Remember, those press-ups can be from your knees if needed. 3, 2, 1, relax off there. Final round of these coming up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. One minute of work with these, and these are out the way and gone. Remember, final round's always the round once you go max effort. That's 15 seconds out the way. You should be in rhythm, should be confident with what you're doing. Now really push for as many good reps as you can. Remember that bum stays down on the plank jacks. Elbows stay tight on your press ups. There's halfway. Don't want anyone easing off. Push through. Done really well so far. Through the majority of the class. Done most of the hard stuff. Now just keep pushing through and burn out. Final 15 seconds. Ten seconds. Force out as many good reps as you can. Got the longer rest break coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Catch your breath, get your recovery. Now we're on to the last round. It's going to be a little bit different. Instead of counting reps, we've got 3 different moves, and it's going to be 20 seconds of each with then a 20-second rest. So just like before, but I'll give you a timer of when to change. What you're going to start on is going to be a forearm plank. Forearms down, toes down, hips and shoulders level, 20 seconds here. Then going to go into a long arm plank, 20 seconds here. And then to finish, you're going to work on a dish hold. So arms and legs off the floor, head relaxed, core engaged, 20 seconds there. So 20 seconds plank, 20 seconds long arm plank, 20 seconds dish hold. I'll let you know the times as we go. Not going to pause the time between them, so it's going to be a really quick transition. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Forearm plank. Core squeezed, breathing controlled. So you don't have to worry about tempo or anything here. It's just the breathing. Once you've found your positioning, keeping the body static. And we are going to go into that long arm plank in 3, 2, 1. Into your long arm plank. So straighten out those arms. Still want hips and shoulders level. Still want the core squeezed. That's halfway on those. Going to do a quick transition into the dish hold next in 3, 2, 1. Quick transition straight into the dish hold. Arms and legs as straight as you can handle. If you lock them both straight, it is going to be incredibly difficult. So add a little bend to your knee, especially for this first one, just while you get used to it. I'm going to let you relax off and breathe in 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. That's one round gone. Core should already be screaming at you. These should feel horrible. From every single round, these will feel really grim. Just remember, holding that static position, engaging the core is really, really good for it. Going to extend the rest breaks just a slight bit, but we are going to get ready for that forearm plank again. In 3, 2, 1. Into that forearm plank. Again, it's 20 seconds in each. 3 different holds, taking us up to that minute. Going to go long arm in 3. Oh, no, we're not. No, ignore me. I got the timing wrong. I can count, I promise. Now we're going to go into that long arm in 3, 2, 1. Now up into your long arm plank. It's halfway on your long arm. Remember, you really want that nice quick transition rolling into that dish hold in 3, 2, 1. Into that dish hold. Soon as you got the positioning, squeeze the abs, control the breathing, focus the whole way through. Going to be holding there 5 seconds. Going to have you relaxing off, getting your breath back in 3, 2, 1. Relax. One last round of those. 1 minute of hard work, and that is super circuits complete. 20 seconds we in the plank, 20 seconds in the long arm plank, 20 seconds in the dish, and then we're there. So get yourselves ready for that forearm plank. Let's get ready. Final round coming up in 3, 2, 1. Into that short arm plank. Get your position in, get that hold nice and early. Squeeze those abs throughout. Moving on to our third and final long arm plank in 3, 2, 1. Into that long arm plank. That's halfway. Get ready for your transition into that dish hold. This is going to be the final hold of the class in 3, 2, 1. Nice quick transition into that dish hold. Really quick. Squeeze those abs, keep the lower back down, keep the focus. Arms and legs as straight as you can manage. Won't be surprised if your core's completely burnt out at this point. So if you need a lot of bend in the knees and arms, that's absolutely fine. Going to have you relax off completely in 3, 2, 1. Relax off completely there. Catch your breath, guys. Grab your drinks. That's all the hard work out of the way. Just going to give you a minute or so to get your breath back and recover before we stretch off. Bear with me. I'm just going to quickly grab a drink. Right, guys, feel free to unmute your mics now. So feel free to unmute. That's all the work done, so you don't need to stay on mute now. Did just have to grab a drink, so my throat was dying a bit. I didn't want to have a hugely embarrassing voice crack while we did the stretching. How are we all feeling?
Okay.
Good. Right, so for the stretches, again, like all the classes, it's just maintenance stretching, so it's not going to unfortunately improve flexibility, help you learn to do that. What it is going to do, though, is going to keep your joints healthy, your muscles healthy, and it is actually going to help your body relax down as well from that sort of work. So starting off, legs straight, feet pointing forwards, drop the hips back. I want you to reach down for your toes. Don't worry if you don't reach your toes. It's more important that the legs are straight. I'm trying to stretch off the hamstrings and stretch out the lower back a little bit. And then big breath up. Reach for the ceiling, hips forward, weight on your heels, taking a slight backwards bend. And relax off that. Quads. And swap over. For this sort of thing, if you need anything for balance, just grab onto it. It's not going to ruin the stretch or anything like that. And relax off there. Next one, you're definitely going to want something for balance. Heel onto the opposite knee. Drop down into a squat. And if you can, just imagine hugging that foot towards you or pushing that knee into the ground, either one. Just feel this on the sides of the glutes. Really good for some of the smaller muscles in the hips as well. And swapping. Exact same on the other side. And relax off there. Hug both your arms out in front of you. Dip your head, arch your upper back. Push your shoulders away from yourself. Draw your chest into your body. And then hug both those arms all the way around. Chest forward, shoulders back, trying to meet your elbows together behind your back. Shoulders, straight arm across your body. Look over the shoulder you're stretching. And popping. Then the other side again, drawing that straight arm over the chest, looking over the shoulder. And triceps. Popping, same on the other side. And relax off completely there.